Oh, that's classic
But
Summers.
his show is boring.
Classic Summers. Like, you're in front of his face, you're the greatest thing in the world. But then if he gets a chance, like I told you that one time I was in the Madison Square Garden elevator with him. We went to a Ranger game together when I was producing his show many years ago. And Fran Healy steps into the elevator, and he goes, "Oh, Fran, it's so good to see you. The way that you have worked in this business is incredible. The Halls of Fame show, the interviews that you do with people, the best interviews I've ever seen for my money. Just amazing. Just congratulations on everything." Then Fran gets off at a floor before we get off. Doors closed. He goes, "Fran Healy, good guy. Horrible broadcast." I said, "What?" So just kissing his ass.
Well, that makes me wonder about the things he said to me now.
Immediately.
Boomer, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Steve, I love Steve. Very nice guy. He's gone out of his way. So anytime I see him to, prop me up. But I know this.
But I mean it with
right.
Yeah. No, I mean it with you.
Yeah.
No, you're great. You're great.
So he's
do that?
basically
Yes,
sticking a shiv in your back.
Exactly. That's probably why I don't have a full-time job. Summers is bad-mouthing me behind my back.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Here I am thinking, oh, man, you and Gio are great.
Oh, just amazing what you do.
Yeah, it's amazing.
For my money, you're the funniest guy that's ever lived.
That's exactly. So he says, "Well, you've been able to make it work with Craig, and now you're with
nobody,
that takes
and
talent,
nobody's
really
gone from the
gift that you
field
have."
to the booth and a talk show, no less. I mean, it's one thing with the football and the calling of the football, but to do morning radio, just really amazing.
You've brought a number of things to light to me over the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
That just make me shake my head and just absolutely hurt me to the core.
Hurt you to the core?
Yes, I told you, give me PTSD over one thing.
Well, yeah, that thing, I didn't think that thing hurt you. It's definitely changed your mind on something, but I don't think it's hurt you. I'm telling you,
I didn't realize this about Steve until CeeLo just put it out there and made you realize, and then you, now amplifying it. Yes.
No, but you guys really, I know.
You're the best.
No, nobody.
Dicks.
In the history of broadcasting.
He's probably telling his wife, Robin, I've told Boomer he's great, but he really sucks.
Not for me, personally, but people like him,
Wasn't the other great example that he's buddies with Seinfeld, but he never actually watched the show? Wasn't that the deal with that?
I'm not a fan. Yeah, that was the thing. Right. Never. I wouldn't tell him this, but never saw the show. Not a fan. And he came up to me in a grocery store. Now, I didn't know who he was.
I had heard there's been a falling out there.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
That's a shame.
Mm-hmm. But Steve does owe me. Back in the 80s, I got him into the...
oh, that's right, yeah. Great story.
Oh, man.
The name of the club.
The Lizard, not the Salamander. What the hell was the name of the club?
Well, whatever.
Did he have the fro at the time?
He did. He did. He had a perm, yes. And he was standing there in a black coat, of course, looking like Bela Lugosi with a fro. And can you get me in? I work at WFAN. Yeah, okay, come on in.
That's great. Well, do you know anything else about the falling out between Seinfeld and Summers?
Yeah, this is all secondhand knowledge of what people have told me, but I had heard that he had reached out to Jerry and asked for Larry David's number. And that Jerry didn't think that friends should do that to each other.
Interesting. Do you know that I ended up putting Larry David on with Steve Summers as his producer for the first time all those years ago? So he got his number somehow. I used to, maybe his new number.
Was this lately? I guess obviously lately, Al.
Yeah, I think maybe when the latest season of Curb started, which I think was last year or a few months ago.
Right.
Yeah, and I had two very different experiences on the phone with Seinfeld and Larry David. Larry David could not have been nicer. Jerry Seinfeld could not have been less interested in having anything to say to me. Yeah. So, and I said the same thing to both of them, like, thanks for doing this. We appreciate it. We're excited to have you on. And then all Jerry Seinfeld said to me was, is Steve there or not? and Larry David just goes, what's the big deal? It's just, this isn't going to be any good. That's like he had a whole conversation with me about how the expectations were too high for his appearance and don't be excited about him being on. And we had like this whole back and forth, like made my day.